My name's Ferg. I'm from Manchester. I'm married for 8 years now. I've got 2 kids, boy and a girl, 5 and 3 respectively. I own a couple of businesses in the retail sector. At the time, I kind of hit a plateau in life generally, specifically my business and to some degrees my marriage as well. Looking back at it, I wasn't turning up. I'd give my business 100%. I'd give other elements of my life 100%, but I wasn't doing that in my relationship. I don't know why. I wasn't present. My mind was always somewhere else. My priorities just weren't correct, weren't in the right order. It was killing it slowly. I've heard the phrase, death by 1,000 razors, and I think it was just like that. And I think that's a really good analogy to sum it up. We were moving backwards to a degree, drifting apart, living separate lives. We lived together, but it was very much I come home, partner goes out, sometimes separate rooms, you know, that happened. It was almost 2 separate lives under one roof. That's the best way I could describe it. We were just kind of existing. We weren't connecting. The spark had really gone. And it was almost like strangers to some degree. I was changing in certain ways, my wife was changing in certain ways, and neither of us could accept that. And I didn't realize just how deep I was into that until undertaking this process. I kind of identified with what I saw in the video for The Powerful Man when referencing no man's land. That kind of summed up exactly where I was at. I was kind of disillusioned with what I was doing in a lot of respects. I'd lost the drive for business, the zest for life, kind of drifting. And I believe that Powerful Man came into my world for a reason, via a friend of mine. And I saw it, instantly realized it was something that I wanted to do. And you know what? Kept an open mind and did it, took the action. When I came into this process, I kind of didn't know what to expect. I had an open mind and I kind of went with the process. I trusted in the process. And during the whole time, I've stripped back the masks, I've peeled the onion that I didn't even know needed peeling. And I've kind of got closer to who Fergus actually is and what Fergus actually wants. And that is, for me, the #1 biggest thing I've taken from this process. Number 2, I've learned a lot about my wife, even though she's not been a part of the process. I can't believe I've gone 37 years of my life and not sort of understood the opposite sex like I do now. And you know what? It's learning that it's okay to slow down. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay not to be running at 1,000 miles an hour all the time. Don't feel guilty for taking that time out for yourself, because that's really where it all begins. I think that's got to be a massive takeaway for me, is self-love. Looking after yourself, taking that time out, you know, connecting, walking, meditation, and just not feeling just awful that you're not out there hustling and grinding and killing yourself, you know. Yeah, there will be massive changes, but I don't want to just implement everything and just push it on everybody, you know. I think I'll push it onto my wife. I'm going to step back, I'm going to listen, I'm going to be much more accepting, I'm going to practice that on a daily basis. I'm going to create space for my wife and myself. Already so far, yeah, spoken with my wife. It was a crazy experience in a way. I was able to actually connect in a really honest, loving way without it making me feel really uncomfortable. And the response I got back was something I haven't experienced in years. It was absolutely mind-blowing. I'd say well done for taking the step. It's a big step to take for any man. You know, I commend you for that. Go with it, give it 100%. Your mind will tell you hold back, but don't hold back. Trust the process and keep an open mind. Just take that leap of faith, that's all I can say. You've looked this far for a reason. You've always got the option. You can carry on doing what you're doing, you know, get those same results, which has brought you to where you are right now, or you can actually take the plunge, just go for it. That's all I can say. And the results speak for themselves, you know. Just do it.